Okay, now we move on to this season. What do you think the name of this season is?
Mystic Force.
Yes.
Well, you knew that.
I was gonna say Lost in Middle Earth.
That's Mystic Force, yes. And the theme is magic. Okay, this guy's name is Phineas. What do you think his species is?
He's a hobbit.
I was
He's a
gonna say
A goblin?
Yeah, goblin.
Goblin?
Goblin or dwarf? Probably
He's a troblin. Half troll, half goblin.
Troblin.
Oh, also, just so you guys know, that D&D campaign I never finished, it was going to be based off of Mystic Force, so...
The viewers won't get that.
I mean, you can still finish it.
I'm like 80% done with my special rule set. I'll
Okay,
send it out one
this
day.
is the Ranger's genie. What's his name?
Mianzi.
Yeah. No.
He's a male genie.
He's a male genie.
Mr. Whiskers.
Mr. Whiskers.
I think that's his Japanese version.
It might be.
It's like that
Dude, I
lucky,
know
that's
too
like the
much.
lucky coin cap from Japan.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
that's
it's based
kind of
off
what he's
of.
based
Yeah, see, he's coming
Yeah,
out. You give
yeah,
him
so
a coin and he takes it.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
the
his
genie.
name's Manny.
Maddie's one of the Rangers.
Wait, really?
There's a Ranger named Maddie this season, yes.
Oh, I thought that his name was Manny, cause like those guys are called Maneki Neko.
No.
Oh damn it, that was a misopportunity.
His name is
That was-
Genji.
His name's Genji.
Oh,
Genji, because he's the genie.
he's like Will Smith.
Okay, moving on, we have one of the best villains in Power Rangers.
Holy shit, this one, the plastic quality got a lot better.
What do you think?
Right?
What do you think this guy's
Yeah.
name is?
That'd be cool.
The Wolf Knight.
The Wolf Knight is correct. No, actually, it's
That's
almost
his-
correct. Almost correct.
The
It's
Lone Wolf Knight.
no.
The Purple Wolf Knight.
He has
No.
a name, and then the Wolf Knight is his like.
Actually,
epitaph.
it's not the Wolf Knight. It's the Night Wolf.
Night Wolf.
Night Wolf.
Really?
Night
Knight
Wolf.
with the K?
I don't know. I think, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's got that-
But yeah, he's not Wolf Knight. He's Night Wolf.
Wait. The wolf is on his different shoulder in that bottom picture.
It's on both.
It's on both.
Oh, okay.
It just he has the sword covering one, and then the other has the
Nice
shield
cosplay,
covering.
dude, but your scars on the
Okay,
wrong
so that's
side.
Korag. Korag the Night Wolf.
Ah.
And this is Korag the Night Wolf as a human.
Wait, he looks like the best, but no, like he looks like a serious, like not as skinny than best.
He does.
And this is Korag when he turns good.
Huh?
Who's that?
He's
Ah, he went in the
Mexican.
paint shop.
Oh.
That's Korag when he turns good, and now when he becomes the Red Wolf Warrior.
Whoa.
His real name is Leonbo.
Yeah, his real name's Leonbo. Okay, this is Necroli. She's one of the villains as well. What do you think her role is?
She makes the monsters.
She commands the monsters.
Well, she is a general, but more specifically.
She brings them back from the dead.
She did make them grow for a small amount of time.
She rolls the dice and see what happens.
Yes.
Okay, she's the queen of the vampires.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, every villain in Mystic Force is themed after a classic monster. So, for example, Korag is the Wolfman. Necroli is a vampire.
And then there's also there's a mummy.
You have a mummy. You have a pseudo Frankenstein, and then the main villain.
We will get to right now. So that's Necroli when she turns into a human. As a human, her name is Nikki, and that is Necroli's daughter, Lily.
Oh my god.
Her last name is Pimbari, which is an anagram of vampire.
The apple does not fall close to the tree.
Well, we don't know what her father is. We just know her mother turned her father into a worm,
Into a worm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the dragon worm or like a worm?
like a worm.
Worm. Because in one episode, the vampire queen actually says, "I should have turned you into a worm like your father."
But so that's the vampire queen Necroli. This is the Mystic Mother. What do you think her role is?
She's like the good witch, Glinda.
She's like the one who's she's like the Zod of the group.
She's the source of all good magic. Now,
So yeah, she's the good one.
does she look familiar?
A little bit.
A little bit.
I mean, she looks like a generic shaman.
Do you recognize her from anywhere we've seen previously on this presentation?
Oh, maybe.
Like from this season or from like the past hour?
In general from like the past hour.
This past hour, yes.
Hasn't really been an hour.
Is she
I don't
Rita?
know.
Is she Rita?
Yes, she's Rita.
She's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, like, I wanted to say that, but, like, at the same time, I
Wait,
didn't
how
want
many
to
years
say
has
that.
it been since?
From there to there, Rita.
98 to
205.
06.
06.
Wait, wasn't she on the panel?
Huh?
Yeah, she was at the
She was at the
panel.
panel.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, like, I don't, like, she looked a lot younger at the panel, didn't she?
Well, that's because this is her Japanese actress.
Yeah, it's the Japanese actress. They just were doing the voice, so it wasn't her. Her from the panel did Rita. She never did Mystic Mother, but it's the same character.
She just did the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in English, when they used the Zoo Ranger footage, they had a
No, the phone's ringing. That's gonna be in the videos.
they had a
Pause it right now.
Hey, Dracoon's phone.
Oh, my phone answered. Okay.
okay, we're good. Can you mute it?
What? I don't know. Whatever. Just keep going.
So, in Zoo Ranger, when they adapted that, they kept the Japanese footage of Rita the same. They just dubbed over it, and then later in season 2,
They needed to make new footage, so they needed a new actress. So they made her younger, and that's when they married her to Zed.
yeah, they had Rita take a youth potion to explain away why her face looks different.
Oh.
So yeah, that's Rita, also now known as the Mystic Mother. Okay, these are the
Wait,
henchmen of
if,
this
if
season.
those were two different characters, why did you tell us if she looked familiar?
No, they are the
same.
same character. They're same character,
Well, they're
different
two
actress.
actors.
No,
Different actress,
so-
same
so- yeah,
character.
yeah, yeah,
in
that's what I
the
meant.
Japanese version, same actress.
Oh.
And yeah, 'cause see,
okay,
if you
okay.
look at the one of them side by side, they still look similar.
Yeah.
It's just aged.
Wait, that's the
Okay.
same actress?
Yeah, because
Yes.
I think that should be a picture of Japanese Rita, not
It
the
is
one
Japanese
we met.
Rita.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Look at the
Continue.
nose.
But yeah, so here are the foot soldiers, the minions. It's a magical themed season. That doesn't help you in the slightest, but it's a magical themed season.
Golems.
Golems?
Garlords. Smeagol's.
I'm gonna go with
This is the dumbest name.
Yeah, this I don't really like the name of this one.
Slimies.
These are Hidiacs.
Uh,
I don't really like the name of that one. Okay, and here is the main villain.
That's just the devil. Like,
No, that's Cthulhu.
This is the main villain. He's okay.
Yeah, that's
He's the
just-
master of darkness. So he's the main villain, the last one. He was in charge of all of the other villains because there were a lot more villains, but I didn't cover them
Oh,
because
his
they would
name's
make
like
it
some
too long.
unpronounceable shit. Like,
What do you think his name is?
Is that your guess?
well, yeah, that's like it's the damned. Like,
Okay.
I think his name is Kevin.
Kevin.
It's Kevin.
Okay, come on, you guys. This guy's the master of darkness. What do you think his name is?
so if it's not Cthulhu, and if it's not some unpronounceable shit, it's probably like Satan.
I'm pretty
Satine. Lucy.
Any more final guesses? Here, any guesses?
This is the master.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, like from Fallout. Yes.
His name should have been Kevin.
Yeah,
I think Kevin's better than the master.
That's the
Yeah.
master. He actually does have a name, which is Optimus, but in the show they never call him that. They only call him the master.
How do you know that?
They should have called him
How do we
Kevin.
know he's because of extra material that's come out afterwards?
Oh.
But in the
toys
show-
and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But in the show they only call him the master. So, okay, the next season.
That's-
What do you think the theme for this season is?
Time.
Time?
North.
Take a very good look at their emblems.
Yeah, look at the emblem.
That's a compass.
It's a little blurry, but yeah, it's a compass.
It is
yes.
a compass, so where do you think the theme would be?
They're lost.
North.
They're Rangers.
Yeah, okay. This is Operation Overdrive. The theme of this season is that
Overdrive.
the theme of this season is that there are 5 jewels to a crown called the Corona Aurora. And if someone were to wield the Corona Aurora along with all 5 jewels, they would have unlimited power. And so they're trying to find the jewels and keep them safe from the villains. And so, so they were recruited because they each possess a special skill needed to help find the jewels. What do you think the Pink Ranger's special skill is? Why are you laughing? You're dying.
She can smell it.
No! What do you think the Pink Ranger's special skill is that made her recruited for this task? You guys are laughing and I want to know why.
I don't know why he's laughing.
Why are you guys laughing? Just tell me what the Pink Ranger's
not
skill is.
I'm still laughing as she can smell it.
Okay, you guys aren't gonna guess. The Pink Ranger skill is that she's a genius.
She's a super genius. She teaches at Oxford.
Yeah, she teaches at Oxford.
Wait, why
even
were
though
you
she's only like.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Please breathe and then tell us what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say that she was probably really good at math.
Yes, that is what she's good at. She's a genius. Okay. What about the Blue Ranger? What do you think his skill
Every
is?
time they find a new one, they like take it to her for calculations. It's like, yes, we found one more.
What do you think the Blue Ranger's special skill is? What do you think he was
2
doing?
orbs plus 1.
Okay, the
Three
Blue,
orbs.
the Blue Ranger. What do you think his special role is?
He can swim fast.
Yeah, yo, so what is he something athletic?
No. Well, yes, but no.
He's a computer programmer.
He's a movie stunt actor.
Oh.
He's a stuntman.
He's a stuntman, so he can do stunts and he can do like extreme stuff, like if
So
they
you can
like,
do backflips.
yeah.
That blonde
He actually
guy on the
does.
left looks like an actor, but I can't get the name.
And now,
No,
last,
but like he looks like a big name actor.
okay, the last one I'm gonna ask is the Black Ranger. What do you think his special skill is?
I hate everyone.
I know, that's why I'm laughing.
Give me some guesses, please.
I don't know. He's like a navigator. Or
A
something.
navigator?
Okay, so like, well,
The navigator's the yellow one, actually.
Okay.
Well, she's a race car driver, but she's also the team's navigator.
I knew there was. He's a cartographer.
Cartographer.
Oh, alright.
No.
So like when the other rangers are like fighting in the city and everything's getting destroyed, he distracts the cops by just standing there.
No!
This is like in 2007, so no.
I
Okay,
mean, that's been happening since.
okay, I'm gonna say it, but you guys have to take a deep breath because I don't want you to all blow up the microphone from laughing.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
thief! He's a thief.
Oh my god!
I like how when you said that, we really aren't laughing. But yeah, I'm dying. He does that.
We're moving on now.
Wait. What about the guy on the other one on the left? What does he do?
He's an alien
He's an alien?
He's
from
an
the
alien.
planet Mercuria.
Mercuria.
Planet Good
And he can
Credit.
turn his body into Mercury.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can turn his body into Mercury.
That's a special
He
skill.
can't, so he just kill him.
Man, how the fuck does that help you find fucking animals?
Well, he wasn't recruited initially. He joined them afterwards.
Is that him in the background, like, looking like he doesn't belong in the top picture?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so these are two of the main villains. This one has a lot of villain factions. These two are brothers. What do you think?
Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
What do you think their names are?
Surtur and, I don't know what the Frost Giant's name is.
See, that would actually work better because this season has a Norse mythology aspect to it. That would work much better.
I mean, that's
Frost Giant is Emir.
Emir?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, like, that's what they look like.
Yeah, that would work much better,
Yeah.
but no. Instead, they went with stereotypical Power Rangers names, which are just jokes. It's
So-
okay. The ice one is Flurious, and the fire one is Moltar.
Okay.
Flurious and Moltar. And these are their henchmen. They each have their own set of henchmen. The ice ones, what do you think the ice ones are named?
Fro drones.
Fro drones.
That would be cool. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Fro drones
name.
would have been cool.
I'm going with the. I'm going with hot hands for the other ones.
Hot hands are the other ones.
They have hot hands.
Okay, the ice ones are chillers,
Aw.
and the fire ones are lava lizards.
Aw.
They should have gone with hot hands.
Right?
And
We should write in
Frozo.
this show. What the?
What are these things?
The generals.
Yeah,
The
well,
comedic relief
well,
general.
the interesting thing about Operation Overdrive is that they're villain factions. Like, the villains aren't all working together, they're each independent factions. So the Rangers are fighting the villains, and the villains are fighting the villains, and the villains are fighting the Rangers, because they each want the jewels for themselves, so they're all fighting each other for them.
So the ones on the right look like those like generic.
These are the same
barbarians
people.
that keep showing up in like Fire Emblem.
These are the same people. It's just that the top one is the evolved form of the bottom one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
I heard fireman.
Okay, these things are called fear cats.
Wait. I just realized that this video is just like a really elaborate twist on like trying to get my grandma to guess all the fucking
Yeah, that's
characters.
what I said.
Yes, actually. Does this guy look familiar to you at all?
Oh, he's Deadshot.
No, that's Deadpool.
Does this guy look familiar to you at all in Power Rangers? No. Nothing?
Oh, is he the bone guy? From like.
No, he's not Grum!
Okay.
I mean, he has a boy. He's got the horns.
Okay, he's actually the son of two previous villains. Can you guess which ones?
No, I can't. I legitimately can't.
No.
Rita and Zed.
Oh.
That's their son.
I can see the Zed. I can't see the Rita.
Yeah,
The
I
human
can
half.
see
The human half.
Alright.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, you do have to remember that her brother's a skeleton and her father is whatever the Master Vile is.
a demon from space.
I guess.
Okay, what's happening here?
Wait, did Zed and Rita
They're
have a good
posing.
relationship?
They got married.
They got
Or
married.
like, what was it like a good relationship or like a bad one?
No, they had a great relationship. They loved each other very much.
It
See,
started off with a love potion, but then Zed actually fell.
It
in
Yeah.
started off with the case. How did it end up like this?
So,
love. Yo, I
okay,
got the song. Yo,
what's
one more
happening
time?
here?
I fucking love that song.
Well,
It's
they're
cash.
posing.
They're posing, okay.
That's all I can.
Anything
really
else?
say.
Well, think about it. What Rangers are they?
Well, these are different rangers.
Yeah, so why are they all together?
I don't know.
Okay, so what's happening here is that Thrax, the son, he used magic to sever the connection to the morphing grid. The morphing grid is basically the energy that lets all rangers become rangers.
The web?
The morphing grid.
The morphing grid.
Wait, the web?
Is this
Yes.
This is just the Power Rangers version of the Web of Life.
Yes.
Why do you hate the web?
So the morphing grid, they got cut off from the morphing grid, and the Overdrive Rangers can no longer be Rangers. So the Sentinel Knight, who's this all-powerful being, got these guys and made them Power Rangers again, so that they could fight while the Overdrive Rangers went into retirement.
Is this season called Power Ranger White Power?
Oh yeah, they
Oh
got
my
rid of the
God.
black. They got rid of all the
did.
diapers.
Okay, yes!
Well, no,
the
Daddy-
SPD Red Ranger used to be black, and now he's not, but that's explained away. It's not just...
Here's the
He
thing.
retired, okay? He retired to go
Michael
sell
Jackson
homes.
was really popular at this time.
The original SPD Ranger, who was the black one, retired so that he could sell home. He could collect clothes and give it to the homeless because he felt that was doing more good than being at SPD.
Wait, hold on. Are you okay with the grid?
The morphing grid, yeah.
But not with the web.
No.
Okay.
Wait, did we ever say that SPD takes place in the future?
Oh yeah, we did. SPD takes place in the year 2025
Wait, why does he have like an ice cream cone in this organ?
because this is a comedic relief villain. He's a Yeti. What's his name?
Yeti.
Yeti.
His name is stupid.
His name is Frosty.
Frosty.
I
Abominable.
wish.
This is Norg.
Oh.
Which is short for Norg.
Did they actually make that joke?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, alright.
I felt like they were.
Okay, next season here.
Okay, these are 5-year-olds in suits.
Wait, yeah, they look tiny.
Yeah, they
It's just
do.
The yellow one is
It's
like
just
my
a stretch.
knees.
Well, actually, the yellow one is like one of the shortest Rangers ever. But this is just
Well,
a
no, the
stretched
blue
out
one
image.
is shorter. Well, in the actual actor is shorter.
But anyway, this is just a stretched out image.
What are you gonna do? There's too many of them.
What do you think the theme is here?
Cats.
Cats. Okay.
Well, actually, that's actually really close.
Yeah, cats is close.
Is it?
They're feline.
Mammals.
This is Jungle Fury, where they each have spirit animals. So you got the cheetah.
You mean they're
the,
personas?
Yes, personas.
So there's there's the cheetah. There's the
Rhino.
rhino, the wolf,
You forgot the tiger.
the tiger.
And the jaguar at the very end.
Yeah.
Wait,
Blue's
did you go
jaguar.
in order or did you like skip around?
No, I
skipped.
skipped around.
So the
So-
red one is the wolf?
No, red one
Red
is
is-
tiger.
Red is tiger.
Red is tiger. Purple is wolf.
Oh, okay.
Then white is rhino, but that one's always because of the horn.
See, I didn't
they
even know
all
it was
look
a
feline.
horde.
Like they all look feline.
Right?
That's because like the white one's
Okay,
horn
so
doesn't stick
this
out.
is them.
Fuck, is that a rhino?
This is them. The first one is them in their Paishao?
Paishao.
Paishao, in their Paishao uniforms, which is a school that teaches their martial arts style.
It's
And
called
then
the Order of the Claw.
the Order of the Claw. And then the other one is them at their day job at Jungle
Rhinos
Karma
don't have
Pizza.
claws?
Yeah, it's,
The
it's
rhino
stupid.
isn't the rhino from another school,
The rhino is technically from an offshoot school.
Oh.
and that's their day job at Jungle Karma Pizza.
Okay.
Pizza time.
So this is the main villain. He also has an animal spirit, which is the lion.
You're supposed to let them guess!
Come on.
Oh, I mean, it's kind of
I
on
mean,
his
it's right
breastplate.
there.
It's
it's a
literally on
lion.
his chest. But anyways, what do you think is his name?
Scar.
Scar.
Leo.
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 Damn it.
Well, we already had a Leo.
Yeah, we-
Leon.
His name is Jared.
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 You realize there's no connection between the names and the themes, right? Like,
Yeah,
I'm-
I know. I just wanted to point out that he had a lion because that's pretty cool. And so the human is named Jared. The evil being that possesses him is named Daishi. This season has a very Chinese theme to it.
Doesn't Daishi just mean like evil master?
I don't know, something like that.
I mean, like,
And this
big
is Jared's #1 henchwoman.
Oh my god.
What's her name?
He's from Mortal Kombat for sure.
What's her name?
Fun fact: this actor.
Filmation.
No, please, no.
Look at him.
That's
Look,
so monetized.
Wait, just look at the top one.
look at her armored form.
Look at the armor, and that will
That's
be the
her?
answer. Yes. That's her in armor
That's
form.
Frieza. I mean Cell.
Okay, this is
Piccolo.
this is Camille.
I know about
Camille?
See, I knew it was some type of
Because her
lizard
spirit is a
thing.
chameleon.
Her spirit's a chameleon. And
But I thought
Camille,
it was like
Oh, I
a.
forgot this was jungle theme.
Camille and Jared end up falling in love, by the way.
Also, fun fact: the actress that does Camille is the actress that does Lily from Mystic Force.
The daughter of the vampire.
Oh.
Yeah, same actress. Okay, these are the hench people. Remember the Chinese theme, and you'll probably be able to guess
The
this one.
People's Revolutionary Guard.
But they don't have red.
Ah, crap, what the hell are those stone soldiers
The
called?
Takata.
Terracotta?
Terracotta.
No.
Okay, so I looked it up. Daishi means great death.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Dead.
Wait,
Okay,
are
yes.
they the Sun Tzuzians?
No.
No.
It's Chinese theme.
Yeah, well, these are also Chinese themed.
This is the Dai Li.
I probably
It's already named
No, 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 no. The Dai Lords.
The title.
Okay, these
the
are
Diabots.
these are Rinshi, which are Chinese vampires.
Which
Oh.
is you can't see it because it's a still, but when they walk, they keep their arms out in place.
Yeah,
and
like they hop
forward.
like this.
Oh, that's clever. I like that.
Yeah.
The Rinshi.
Yeah.
Everything about Jungle Fear is very Chinese based. Instead of karate, they use kung fu.
Master.
And they use nunchaku.
They actually do have nunchucks.
I have fallen.
Okay,
And I can't.
so this is okay. This is one of the best girls in the franchise.
No, she's not.
I guess she is.
I don't trust Ballin.
Her name is Fran. She's an employee at Jungle Karma Pizza. And now you'll see in the largest picture that
She never frowns.
you'll see that she and the White Ranger Dominic are a couple. They got together because they both love the same book.
Bruh,
Can you guess
bruh,
what book it
the
is?
Purple Ranger is more in love with that.
RJ's the owner of the pizza place,
RJ
of
owns
course.
the pizza shop.
Yo, look at that, like that adoration on his face.
Okay, so
He loves his pizza. That's why
Fran
he
and,
made pizza
Fran
shop.
and Dominic got together because of a book. Can you guess what book brought them together?
Dark War. Damn it.
I'm gonna go with the Itsy Bitsy Spider.
It's To Kill a Mockingbird.
Which
Oh.
apparently is all about standing up to people and not giving up on what you believe in.
That's not Chinese.
So they fell in love because they both love To Kill a Mockingbird. And yeah, Fran's a good character.
I don't believe Ballin.
RJ loves the pizza more than Dominic loves Fran.
No, like seriously, that man's clearly involved, right?
Ballin, make zoom in on him and make that the thumbnail.
RJ and the pizza. Okay. The next season is Power Rangers RPM. Can anyone guess what RPM stands for?
Revolutions per minute.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
It is, yes.
Yes, RPM is Revolution per minute. Okay.
I
And-
mean, of course, like
Wait, there's like
Revolutions as
10
an
of them.
overthrow.
Wait.
Well, not all of these are Rangers.
Only the ones wearing leather jackets are Rangers.
I went too far. Spoilers. So those
Oh, and
are,
also the track suits.
yeah. So
They're
those
not
are
Russian.
those are the Rangers there in human form. Okay, this is the
Mentor.
this is the mentor of the group, and she's also the head scientist. Can you guess what her name is?
They're not gonna guess it. Why do you keep doing this?
Viola.
I don't do it for all of them.
Miranda.
Mary.
Okay, I'll
Holly.
simplify this for you. Her name is a letter.
V.
You got 22 other options.
Yo, we'll get there eventually.
Any other guesses?
AJ.
J.
She's Dr. K.
Fuck, I was so close! I was so close!
What letter?
I was so close!
She's Dr. K. And so, you see the bottom picture, how that's the Green Ranger Ziggy. You see how he has his arm around her?
Yeah.
They actually end up getting together at the end of the season. And the interesting thing is the actors that play them actually ended up getting married, but they're divorced now.
Oh.
Sad.
I
Yeah.
thought you'd be happy with the.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, just because I'm opposed to marriage doesn't mean that I'm for divorce.
Okay. Now these
I'm
two
opposed to
characters.
marriage because I don't want people getting divorced.
These two characters
And you
are
can't get
twin.
divorced if you don't get married.
These
They
two
wanna
are
keep the
twin
bloodline pure.
siblings.
Oh, okay.
Okay, these two are twin siblings. What are their names?
They want to keep the.
They're twin siblings. What are
Yin
their
and
names?
yang.
Yin and Yang.
Me and La.
We passed the Chinese season.
Wait, don't you
You
mean?
did?
Yes,
Wait,
this is
wait,
our
wait,
Oh, that's
TM.
right, that's
Wait,
right.
don't you mean Twee and Lan? Is that what you said?
Okay, you gotta guess for the twins?
You and I.
I'm gonna go with, I don't know. Just tell us.
These are Gem and Gemma.
The guy's name is Gem. The girl's name is Gemma.
And if you put them together, they're Gem and Gemma.
Yes, they do the thing where they're
One of them
only-
one of them talks, and then the other one completes the sentences, and they do everything together. That's
Wonder
the whole
twin
thing.
powers activate.
Yes.
Form of incestual older twins.
I mean,
No, the sad thing is they act like 5-year-olds. They love blowing stuff up.
yeah, and the even sadder thing is that the girl Gemma, she and the Blue Ranger somewhat start a relationship, and Gem gets really jealous because he's never been without his sister before.
Yes.
Poor guy.
Too bad that doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, so here are the foot soldiers for this season.
Screwbots.
Screwbots.
That's a bionicle.
Bionicles.
Bionicle boards.
No, scrapbots.
Scrapbots.
Scrapborgs.
Scrapboards.
went over budget works.
These are grinders.
Fuck!
Get that, bro.
Okay, this is the main antagonist. First,
Oh my
he's a
God.
giant tube, and then he's that thing.
A giant tube.
His name is Vengex. Why do you think he went from a giant tube to that thing?
Well, since his name is Vengex, that means that like he like died or some. That's how he got put into the tube, and then like he gets reincarnated eventually.
Yeah, I was gonna say like similar thing.
Vengex is a computer virus.
Oh.
The Vengex virus. The Vengex virus infiltrated all of the computer systems in the world,
Which
and,
for some reason are only CRTs.
and basically the entire world got overrun by the Vengex virus and by the grinders, and so all of the Earth is a wasteland except for one city, which is the domed city of Corinth.
Which is in Boston.
Wait,
Oh, I remember this season
do,
now.
Do they beat him by telling people to just be nice on the internet?
Maybe if it was 2000, and, I don't know.
I'm
No,
gonna
they
say
just tore off a antivirus off of the internet and boom, there you go.
What's up? Can you guess who created the Vengex virus?
Me.
BitTorrent.
Was it Rita and Zed?
No, you don't keep bringing Regan and Zed back.
I said their kid.
No, it wasn't
I
that.
remember.
This is an alternate timeline.
The Vengex
Oh.
virus was created by...
Dr. K.
Yes, Dr. K.
Oh, I called it.
Yo,
No, she's
No.
good.
she was part of a government.
She went too far.
She was in a government experiment where they took genius kids and isolated them, and they told them, yo, if you go outside to the sun, you're gonna die because you're allergic to the sun. And so what she decided to do on her birthday is create a computer virus that would,
That would shut down the government security's computer so that she would be able to escape. But the guards captured her before she could install the firewall, so the Vengex virus escaped from the computers and infected all of the computers. And that's why she's fighting with the Rangers, because she has to make up for her past mistake.
Oh.
Okay, next season, one of my favorites. What's this
It's
season?
a samurai.
Yes, this is Samurai.
no, it's
It's-
Power Rangers Weak Force.
I was gonna say Power Rangers anime is cool now, so we can drop the bullshit.
I mean, basically that's what happens.
This is Samurai. So
It's just called Samurai?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Power
Rangers
Rangers
Samurai.
Samurai?
Power Ranger Samurai.
It has a second season called Power Rangers Super Samurai.
Whoa.
And so the thing
Six
about
M's.
Samurai is that these
Yo, six
these
M's?
Rangers,
6Ms.
I mean, there's 6 of them.
well, one of them isn't a samurai though.
Technically one of them is not.
Okay, so the thing is, the 5 Rangers,
He's a shinobi.
the 5 Rangers, not counting the gold one, are part of the a samurai legacy, which is generations of families fighting the threats, which are the Nylok this season.
Evil demons.
I don't think the Yellow
Rangers qualified. That's like the second belt you get.
The gold one isn't a true samurai because it doesn't come from a samurai family.
belt.
So, okay, here's the thing. All of them have some sort of Japanese samurai ancestry.
Except for the gold one.
Except for the gold one. He's
The
just
gold one's just a fisherman.
Wouldn't get the blonde one is she has
Yes.
Yes.
samurai ants. Okay.
Somehow.
I mean, the Red Ranger's name is Jaden Shiba. He has a Japanese last name.
He's
Wait, that's
white.
not a Japanese last name. That's
Shiba?
like Indian.
Shiba?
Oh, Shiba.
Shiba.
Oh, okay, I thought you said Shiva, and I was like,
No,
that's
Oh,
like
Shiba. Okay, so my question here is, with the Gold Ranger, he's not a true samurai, he's just a fisherman. He's... Oh, fudge, they never gave him an ethnicity. What is he supposed to be?
Latino!
He's Latino. What do you think his name is?
one.
No, they're not
No,
that
they're not that
stereotypical.
bad.
Jose.
No!
No, they're not that bad.
His
Probably
last name's
okay.
pretty bad, but his first name isn't. No.
What's not so bad?
Gonzalez.
No, you're close.
Jose Jalapeno.
His name is Antonio Garcia.
Yo, Tony!
Yo,
Tony!
Here's the thing that sucks though. His actor's Filipino, does not speak a lick of Spanish, and yet his catchphrase is fantastico.
Fantastico.
And every once in a while, he peppers in Spanish phrases into his
like one time,
speaking.
One time he made food for the team, and he told them it was time to eat, so he said, "Vamos a comer." Exactly like that.
Yes.
But buenísimo.
Yeah.
Yo canto a comer la comida.
Or also, when he was knocked unconscious one time, he was like, "I was just taking a siesta." Yeah.
Oh, he says siesta
Siesta.
with a hard t.
Yeah. Fantastico. Just stuff like that. So,
Yo tanto
that's
dos
that.
tortillas.
do you recognize these guys?
All of the same comedic relief guys from like season 1.
Yeah.
Well, yes and no.
Yes and no.
Ah, the Street Fighter.
The big guy is the same guy, Bulk, but the skinny one is the son of the original one. That's Spike.
Oh, they're still
What the hell?
alive.
He's letting his kid run around with like his old high school buddies? Like,
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the-
well, his high school buddy's taking care of him for the summer, so he can teach him responsibility.
And to teach him to be a true samurai warrior.
And
Wait,
also the
in-
fact that his dad is rich and loaded, so he just goes and does whatever he wants.
Wait, in the bottom left one,
Wait.
are they pulling an ET?
That's from a Christmas special
Yeah.
where they got a motorcycle for Christmas.
And it's a magical flying one.
Wait,
because-
wait.
So
So
they're
you're
pulling
telling
ET.
me
Yes.
that Bolt's friend got super rich
And he
he's
didn't
not-
give any money to Bulk.
Yeah, he's not giving.
Well,
money
actually,
to
Bulk owns his own resort.
Oh, okay then.
He owns a resort / bar called Bulkmeyer's.
Oh, he just
Okay.
decides to dress like a bum.
Yeah, that's just a style.
Like all eccentric rich people, like Elon Musk.
Okay, moving on here, we have
Oh, shit.
two characters. They're half human, half Nylok. Nyloks are the demons, half human, half Nylok. Starting with the man. What do you think the man's name is?
Okay, he straight up looks like that one Mexican actor. Like,
He's actually the,
one
same.
from
Johnny
Machete?
Depp.
Okay, he's actually the
No,
same
not the
actor.
Russian.
He's actually the same actor as the Red Ranger from Wild Force.
Same actor.
Same actor.
Además, un buen-
I mean, actually, I should have got it wrong. I should have got the picture of him with the guitar. I should have got the one with him with the guitar. Okay, so so he's the red monster, and then he's also the human with the sword.
I don't know what to name him.
His name is Decker,
Damn it.
and the woman is his wife. Her name also starts with a D. What's her name?
Tina.
Deanna.
Deanna.
Decorah.
Her name is Dayu. Okay, and now the last question about these two is: do you see the sword that Decker has in like all these pictures?
Yeah.
That is Decker's special sword. It's his sword craves. His sword craves for the ultimate battle, and it hungers for blood. So, in order for him to be satisfied and be able to move on to the afterlife, he must thrust his sword and kill his ultimate opponents. You guys stop laughing! Thrust.
Honestly, same.
So, what do you think is the name of Decker's sword?
Decker.
No. No. Oh.
Perry.
Blocked.
His sword is named Uramasa.
Oh.
Oh.
That's pretty stupid.
I like how we got all quiet.
Wait, you skipped one.
No, I did, but then I went back. So this is the main antagonist, the strongest Nylok.
Godzilla.
He's the master of the Nylok. So what's his name? No, his
Master
name is not
Nylok.
the master. Close.
Godzilla.
Master Odin.
Nylok Robocop.
Destroyer.
His name is Master Xandrid.
So he was close just because he said master?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, alright.
His first name is Master. His
This
last
is
name
the
is Sandra.
this is the mentor of the Samurai
M.
Rangers.
Night Shyamalan.
He's the Samurai Rangers mentor.
You're not wrong.
What do you think is his name?
I mean,
Isn't his name like Sensei or something like that?
No,
Sensei.
Sensei was the mentor of the Ninja Steel Rangers or Ninja Storm Rangers.
Yeah,
Senpai.
but like, they call him Sensei. I know
No,
that.
they call him mentor.
Oh, really? Oh, did they?
Yeah, he's mentor.
They call him senpai.
So what do you think? What do you think his mentor's name?
Sorry, I was gonna say something.
Just say it.
Say it.
I was gonna say.
It can't get any worse than the past hour and a half.
Remember, Ernesto, once it's on the internet, it's forever.
I'm gonna have to edit this to like 5 parts.
I was gonna say his name is probably like Mentor Nissan.
His name is Mentor G.
Oh.
But that's actually this one's yours.
His name is technically Mentor because G is another way to say mentor.
Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Just like
Yeah.
in Japanese, in the original Japanese version of Dragon Ball.
Master Roshi. So that's Mentor G. And then here is the best character in the show, and one of the best characters on all Power Rangers. What do you think her deal is? Why is she important?
She is the Red Ranger
No,
sister.
you know the answer.
Well, he just said it, so let's continue.
Yeah, I just said it.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah.
she's the Red Ranger sister, and she becomes the Red Ranger because of some bullshit that I don't remember right now.
Yeah, she's the Red Ranger sister, and she had to train to perform the sealing spell, which is the most powerful spell ever to seal away the Nyloks forever.
Oh.
And that's her as the Red Ranger, and this is her with her brother Jaden. This is the only picture I can find of both of them together. They do not have many scenes together.
Look at that smile, though.
Well, actually, they've only ever met when they were small children, and now they haven't known each other for like 13.
It sounds like
15
anime.
years.
Yeah, that's like maximum incestual overtones.
Actually, in the scene
We're
where
siblings, but we don't know each other. Like
in the scene where like they're saying goodbye, it does have like really subtle romantic undertones.
Look, the important thing is that Lauren Shiba is
Sounds
best
like
girl and
Japan.
she deserves better.
Yeah.